Hey guys, welcome back to What's Up Spidey. So today we're going to be talking about the live action Rurouni Kenshin movie, which I saw a couple of weeks ago and I thought was pretty awesome. It's just that I haven't had time to film it, and also, so what happened was I was meeting up with my friend Jonathan. I don't know if you guys remember Jonathan from one of my first videos ever when I was talking about pop culture. New York City, it didn't really do well, but oh well. Here we are. So, Jonathan and I are humongous anime freaks and manga heads and all that good stuff. And we went to go see part one of the movie. Actually, did you guys know that the Rurouni Kenshin movie was filmed in 2012, and we finally got it here in the United States in 2016, and it wasn't even dubbed. I mean, but mind you though, you didn't really need to read the subtitles. I mean, I read the subtitles. It was actually really good for me. I'm not really fast reader when it comes to subtitle movies or subtitle anime, so I was a little bit nervous about it. It was my first sit-down movie in a while to watch subtitles opposed to Pan's Labyrinth, which was also a very hard movie to watch and read the subtitles because of everything that's going on in Pan's Labyrinth, because Gio del Toro is amazing and you really want to take in all his beautiful artwork. But the main villain in this movie was Janae, and I actually think they really did a good job of Janae, and all the other characters are really cool too. The only thing I have to say is I don't understand why Yahiko was just so dirty all the time. I get the reason why they incorporated Yahiko already a part of Karu's dojo instead of him being introduced, stealing Kenshin's wallet, and then Sanosuke and Kenshin's meeting and fight scene was very rapidly put through, and we kind of skip right away into Megumi's storyline and her creating the opium and everything else. It becomes more of like weird in a way because what happens is the village people all get sick because of the opium epidemic, and they all wind up going to Karu's dojo to get medicine. Premise is still the same though. Janae at the end of the movie kidnaps Karu. Kenshin goes and saves Karu. But I do have to say, the actor that played Kenshin looked amazing. He was like a combination of Jet Li and Bruce Lee in one. His flips and moves really made it realistic for this movie, and I actually really enjoyed watching it. I have no complaints about it. A lot of people were going to saying that it was going to suck and everything else, and I actually didn't think it sucked. And it's a 3-part movie, so I'm actually very excited. I have to talk to my friends who want to see the other 2 with me, and maybe we could actually film an actual sit-down talk about it. Once again, I feel like this movie was more of like a setup movie, you know, like kind of like how all the Marvel movies, the first movie is the setup movie, so it's not going to be the greatest thing ever, storyline wise, but the fighting was spot on. I can't complain about it. It was a really good movie, really good storyline. Kenshin looked really cool. His outfit, you really can't fuck that up, so if you fuck that up, it's a problem, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate that they stuck to the storyline on a very good basis. I thought Karu's actress was weird, but then again, like, how can you create basically a pretty girl in an anime to a pretty girl in real life and make it look legitimate? Kenshin is simple because you have to just put a wig on the guy's head or, you know, paint the guy's hair color, which I thought they did a really good job at. But for Karu and Megumi, I feel like, alright, like, they were pretty. Megumi was prettier, the actress was prettier than Karu, but you know what, whatever, they'll probably like spruce her up a bit more. They're probably going for the younger girl look anyway because Karu's supposed to be really young. I did like the scene though because Karu's character was really fighting a lot throughout the whole movie, and I liked that because one of the things I always liked about Karu was she was a crybaby, yeah, but she was always a very strong female character too. Like, yeah, Kenshin would leave her at home for certain things, you know what I mean? But she was never like a totally helpless character. Mind you, they add in that little cutesy thing about, oh, a sword is a tool that you use to save people with, and then Kenshin's like, no, Janae, me and you both know swords are used to kill people with. But I like the premise of the storyline. You have to also think back to when Kenshin was made and how that storyline worked, and it worked for me. I mean, growing up watching Kenshin, I really loved it. So my friend was saying that Karu and Kenshin's love story was a little bit forced, but I feel like more toward the beginning, like the beginning of the season and stuff like that, that was when their love really started to like flourish and stuff like that, especially toward the end, because in the anime you distinctly remember that Kenshin was going to leave because he felt that Karu was going to be in danger with Janae, and then Janae actually kidnaps Karu, and then that's when Kenshin and him get into a fight and everything else, and then Kenshin at the end was going to basically kill Janae, but Karu broke free from his like psychic mental power shit, and it was all good. And the same thing kind of happened in the movie again. They made it very dramatic, like, oh, I'm gonna come back again and become the manslayer. And it's just like, ooh, yes, Kenshin, please become the manslayer again. We love seeing you as the manslayer again. But yeah, you know, it's a good movie. It's definitely something I would sit down and watch again. I would like to see again in English. And I'm really curious to see about what happens with the next two movies, because I am really excited to see the next big villains. Excuse me. Especially if it's Shishio, because Shishio's like amazing and all of them. Oh, and they also showed a little bit of the Obi-Wan group, but I didn't like the way that they made I forget his name, the guy with the blue outfit and the mask. They made his suit look so ugly. I hated it, but other than that, it was a really good movie. I really liked the premise of it. And like I said, I would definitely come back again to watch the other two movies. They show them, if you're ever in New York and it's during that time period, they sell the tickets on Fandango ahead of time, and they show them in the East Village movie theater. It was really cute. You know, it was funny because when I went there, I just walked in with a frozen yogurt, and the guy just let me right in. I'm not even hiding it. I'm just eating a frozen yogurt and coming to the movie theater to sit down. I'm like, alright, I guess I'll sit right here then. I got a pretty good seat, so it worked out for me, and, you know, it was a good movie, so it wasn't a total waste of time. And if you guys really like sword action and fighting action movies and stuff like that, it'll be a really good movie, and I really think that they did a good job with the time that they had available to them. Like, I'm not trying anymore to hate movies, because I understand you can never make the movie what the anime or comic book was in a 2 or 3 hour time span, you know, so I have to try to fit in as much as possible. And also for people that never read or watched the story, they have to understand it too. But that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.